I've changed a few things from last stream, as per a few suggestions. I did turn on VODs. I didn't know it was a thing that you had to turn on manually, but it's good. That way I can look back at my past recordings and see what needs to be changed. I also added a bio and some panels. And one of you reached out to me to offer some help designing my panels, which was very generous. But I decided I was going to try to make them on my own. And they're relatively simple, but I like the way that they turned out. It has a sort of space theme. I know I wanted to go with something more sleepover type of deal, but I do like space in general, the cosmos, and all the things within it. So I just put that in there. I put out my schedule, which is more a schedule that I would like to keep rather than something that's like carved in stone. But I'm gonna try and stick to it. I want to stream on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights, starting from 12 a.m. Eastern Time, which I guess could be confusing since, I mean, if it's 12 a.m., it's technically the next day. I would like to check something. I don't have my chats in front of me right now, so I don't know if anybody's sending any messages. Let me just check that right now. Ta-da. Ta-da. Where's chat? This is going swimmingly. I guess if I... Oh, well, there we go. I have a setup now where I can see chat. Very strange. But yeah, oh yeah, I also put in follower alerts so that I can actually hear when somebody is, yeah, when I get new followers. And I also put in a follower goal that I put at the bottom left of the screen. I may have made it a bit too transparent though. That's gonna have to change. I do like that the Minecraft main page says create. Just create. Goal transparency. That's horribly written in my notebook, but that's fine. It has been jotted down. Okay. Let's see here. I did add some rules as well. And I want to add some socials later on. But the thing is, I don't have them. So that's gonna be a fun little conundrum. Let's see. Now how do I do this? Let's see here. Stream manager. Oh, there we go. That's what I did last time. I think. Was that what I did? Where's chat? Where are you? think there's gonna be many people sending me messages right at this time, but I will try and find a way to read your messages if there are any. Just give me a second. I think I got it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just do this, like this. Yeah, that's gonna help me. There we go. Let's go back. Forever World. Oh, I do remember last time we went far north, and then, oh, this is kind of laggy. There were some pillagers. Something's wrong. Hold on. Da-da-da. If I do this, does it help? I think that worked. Okay, so I do know that right now I need a bed. I need a sheep. That's a bee right there. I know over there's a beach. What I could do is make a path. I could make a shovel, or I could just place blocks. So much to do. And make my shack a bit more rectangular than whatever this mess is. Okay, so we got some goals. I thought it was an animal, but it's just a bush. That's a pig over there. Unless on the rare occasion that's a pink sheep, but I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna clear the view of this, and perhaps even make an axe. That'll be helpful. I think for the next stream I want to set up a kind of like a waiting room. You know the I don't know how to describe it. You know, they put on a little title with some music saying stream starting soon. Jump in. I think that'd be fun to have. I don't know how long I'm gonna play tonight. This is my little patch of farm. My beloved. My 2 squares. My 2 blocks. Now a lot of music going on too. A lot of things I'm just gonna have to learn by looking back at the VOD and see what could be improved, unfortunately. But for now, I'm just gonna keep yapping. Hello, lovelies, dandelions. I think the reason why I don't really like the leaves that much is because they're just the same brown that I've seen, but I think if I go into a cherry biome, they become, you know, cherry blossoms, which then would be just lovely to have around. I haven't found a cherry biome in my hours of playing yet since they came out, so I've never actually seen a real one. Let's see here. do I want to go exploring or do I want to go mining? Because I do want some coal. I did make this little hovel, this little mine shaft. Oh yeah, that's right. And I didn't want to go too far because that's a cavern. And I do not have a bed yet. I don't want to be teleported all the way back. That's algae. And oh no. Oh no. That's a mine shaft. Oh no. Oh no. Let me in. I fear. Ooh. Wait, that's iron. But that's not what I want. That's what I want. And I also see that that card in the distance. But my fear is too great. It's not prudent if I don't have anything to light my way. And no armor whatsoever. So let's go back. Like I said last time, I do have a lot of ideas as to what I can add to the stream to make it more interesting. And one of those things would be, you know, channel point rewards that involve, goodbye sun. I don't know, like wholesome things, just, you know, drink some water, stand up and stretch, that kind of thing. I would like sticks, I would like torches, please. There we go. And I do have this, so I can pick up that iron we saw. We don't need the lapis yet. Oh, there they are. More coal, please. I don't like bronze. I really haven't been inspired to use any of it, but I guess that's what it is for most Minecraft players, at least when it first came out. I also don't know how to use redstone, like at all. Who's there? Face me, coward! Now what's up there, I wonder? I've been a little obsessed with the that Minecraft ARG that's been doing the rounds, and it's actually inspired me to try and read the book that inspired the ARG, The King in Yellow. I haven't gotten far into the book yet, but I do want to try and get all of the references from that video as much as possible. But it does seem like interesting literature. I mean, if it inspired, like, others to emulate him, then it must be good. I fear. I'm gonna get lost for sure. Now what's all this then? Once again, I'm not someone who I don't know how to. I wouldn't say I don't like exploring. I like cartographying the landscape. That's what I like to do. And when I see a maze-like structure, like these mine shafts, I get nervous because I want to explore all of it, and that's usually what gets me in trouble. Oh, you know what? I think I can make. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can make a block of wool using all the string, I think. Oh, and you know what? I can, even better, I can make a fishing rod so that I don't have to worry about food. Miraculous. Spectacular, even. So yeah, I've improved. I've added a few things from last stream. A few basics, and YouTube tutorials have really helped a lot, actually. I hear spider. That's no good. Oh, hello, hello. Did I disable the phantoms? I'm not sure if I did. Oh, there you are. Give me stream. Give me stream. Yes. Alright. One thing that I have noticed whenever I play on normal difficulty is that it seems like there's a programmed time for that every 3 in-game days a creeper will spawn right behind the player. And it just seems programmed in because no matter how well lit your base is, it just seems like it just pops up out of nowhere every 3 days. I'm sure it's something that's just like hard-coded in to keep you on your toes. And let me just test something. Yep, I can make wool out of string. I might just lower the music just a tad. And this is my hopeful lily of the valley right here. I wonder if I can make it into an emblem for this new place. If I were to name this new starting point, I would probably, just because I've been reading The King in Yellow so much, I would name it Carcosa. It is a nice name for a city, even though it didn't really end well for them. Oops. Do I want to light it up? No. But I do want to add some light around the base. That would be nice. Please, yes. Oh no. Well, I'm glad the dog's chasing it. Oh, if I kill him, I might get a bone, which could then make him my friend. Come here. Yes. Okay, I got 2. Okay, please. Yes. Come here, my precious. Yes. Inside, please. Yes, come here. Oh, I'm nervous. I got a dog. If I attack him, then maybe, yes. Okay, so, what shall I name you? Hi. Okay, come here. see. Why won't he come inside? It's because the house is too small, I know that. Come closer, come here. Yes, alright. Perfect. Okay. So, yes, there you go. Sit right there. I hate using the dogs in combats. I hate using wolves in combat. I know it's like a cool thing sometimes where people like give bones and to like an entire pack of wolves, so then they're completely surrounded by like 20 wolves, and then whenever they're in danger and they can't reach a target, then they have the pack of wolves attack them in droves. But I can't do that. I can't. Do I want to keep... Do you want to give you the red collar? You get the red collar for now. I have dyed their collars in the past. But that was when I had like a pack of, like... Again, I had like 15 doggos. But I put them all in a pen and gave them each different colors. Unfortunately, I couldn't give them name tags, or... with so many dogs back then, I would have just forgotten their names. But you, sir, are you a sir or are you a lady? I don't know. What's your name? You know what? I will leave it up to the next person I see in chat, and they can give me some ideas. That's what I'll do. I can still put things in the inventory, even if the dog is there. That's good to know. I would also like something to make a bucket with. But for now, fish. Oh, drop some arrows too. Nice. Oh, I could make a bow. That's also a thing. I had to look up how to... I'm sure I'm not the only one that didn't know how to fish. Because I thought it had something to do with the, the 3D models. But then it turns out that it's not even the bubbles or the bobbing. There's the line of bubbles that go to the bobber, which then pulls it down, which then indicates you to fish, to pull it back up. But like, I just wasn't patient enough to even see it, so I had to look it up in a guide online. I'm sure there's like some obscure thing that everybody's gone on the wiki to find out how it works. Thank you. A fish. Now I won't starve. Has anybody ever played Don't Starve? Because I've heard the name of the game, and it actually, I'm not even sure what the gameplay is about. But, I would like to try it. Let's see here. Yes. So what did I want to do? Yes, how did I get a dog before I even got a bed? That is bizarre. What do I have? You see, this is why I usually make a journal as quick as I can. I keep getting sidetracked. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep going north. At least in this path, in this area, in these woods. Oh my goodness! Foxes! Woo! Hold on, what's the name of this biome? I think it says somewhere in here what biome this is. Or maybe this is just like not all of the data whenever you do that. I don't think I'm gonna find... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find sheep in this biome. Once again, I don't know what... I'm a jack of all trade, even when it comes to creativity, sadly. I guess it's because I'm so used to seeing all of these beautiful builds on YouTube that I subconsciously, or consciously, compare myself to those. Hello, chicken. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homie. I have not made a pen for you, so sadly, you will be going inside of a hole, inside of a hovel. Come to me, my pretties. I need to encourage them to come to me, but not too far as they forget that I exist. I've been thinking of other games that I could also play while streaming, because it's not that Minecraft can't be exciting for some people, but for now it's the best game for me to organize my thoughts to, because it's gameplay that I know, and it's gameplay that's easy for me to multitask while talking and checking chat and all that stuff. No, Egbert, come back. Your name is officially Egbert, and yours is Gertrude. And you shall make many children together. That is the plan. You've swam across the rivers together. You shall be soulmates, and you shall never leave each other. Da-da-da. Hey, Opal in the house. Welcome back. I got these 2 chickens in my midst. Yeah. Da-da-da. There we go. And here they shall stay. This is Egbert and Gertrude and their son. What's your name? Gerald. Gerald. This. No. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah. So, mission 1. Yeah, how the stream's going great so far. Mission 1 is getting a bed. I've been searching for sheep, but alas, I have found none so far. But I did find a mine shaft right underneath my house, which had spider silk, string. And I got a dog. I got a dog before I got a bed, and I don't have a name for him yet, or her. So I'm hoping someone in chat would offer suggestions for this cutie patootie. I love how they gave dog variety, and there are different kinds of dogs now. Yes, and here you shall stay, so you can be safe from all of the bad things that want to hurt you. And I also have food, and my iron is ready. First things first, bucket. What I could also do is make shears, so that I can actually get a sheep and bring them back. Then a shield. Yes, yes. Everything is going according to Keikaku. And an iron sword? Yeah, why not? There you go. I'm gonna have to make another one of these. I'm hoping that I could make a better house as well. I made them myself. I went on Krita and whipped those up quick and easy, and I put them there as basic panels. I don't have any socials for, Serena's stream as of quite right now, so that's gonna take some time to set up, but yeah. I do like the space theme. I like space and the stars and the cosmos, so I just added that, and I thought it looked nice. I do like how it turned out. Water. And we might have to go on an expedition to find some sheep. Either that or go caving. And now... I could also make roads. But I think I'm gonna need more resources for that. I'm hearing one of the newer songs, at least one that I haven't heard a lot since playing. I remember I was talking about Minecraft and all the different versions, and they told me, yeah, I played that when it was still, it was still in beta, while it was still on a website, and it was still making, like, dev updates, and I was like, you were what? And that was when I realized that my friend had been playing Minecraft for way longer than I have. And that's why sometimes I think some people get really upset with the Minecraft changes. If they're used to something for so long, then they have a nostalgic view of how they used to play it with friends back then when they were kids. So the new way that the new kids are playing it, and all the different changes, sometimes they can become overwhelming for someone who's played that long. Mining time. Good boy. Stay. I made these, I think I made these yesterday evening. Because I remember talking about that with you 2 days ago. And then the next day I was just like, well, I'm gonna give it a shot by myself first. So I made these in like 15 minutes. But they're not like illustrations with like effects or even my character on them like yours were, the ones you showed me. But I did look at other streamers and how they set up, and a lot of people have panels kind of like mine. The trick is to have them fit, the streamer's aesthetic. And, I'm just gonna incorporate stuff that I like into my stream and just fit the aesthetic. I don't go for custom ones. They are custom. They're tailor-made by me for me. And I didn't have to spend any money on it. So that's a win in that aspect. If I ever want professionally done ones, I'll ask another artist that I really like. If I ever, want to change it up. But like, I have heard like horror stories from a few friends who also stream of people coming into other people's chat and saying, hey, I can make you custom emotes, and it's essentially a scam. You must have seen that very big streamer uses custom ones. Well, I'm not very big quite yet. I don't have the resources to get everything custom made. But yeah, there was also the worry that it's just I have heard horror stories of people being told, hey, do you want custom emotes? Specifically emotes, and then the person either doesn't deliver or even uses AI and says, now please give me a gajillion dollars. It was you don't seem like a scammer. You were very friendly to me, Opal, which I appreciate very much. It's just that the timing of it made me think of all those horror stories, so I had to be cautious. Da-da-da. Oh, I'm back. Oh, I went to a circle. Huh. Which way do I go? This is going further down. And then I should probably put up signs. But I did put up follower alerts like you suggested. So if ever we get a new follower, then I will know. Da-da-da. Let me check something. And I also put in the follower goal in the corner. I think people can see it. I think it's too transparent though, or not transparent enough. It's very obvious. I might not keep that there. Okay. It is nighttime, so I have to be careful. I don't know why. I like this moon. I like when it's what's the name of it in real life? A new moon? There's the full moon, and then the new moon, right? I'm gonna put that here. Well, I know you're not a bot. You sound too human to be a bot. You also like brought in a friend, which again I appreciated. So okay. I might just get all these trees out of the way so that I can see, and then build a tower so that I can come back to it. I don't know why. Some people use a lot of ums and filler words when they don't have anything to say. I hum. I make music. And it's not even like melodies of things that I like or recall. You know, I just make random melodies. You know that, like those cartoon ones where somebody's trying not to be obvious, like I just do that. Just randomly. But that's when I'm idling. That's what I'm doing. I'm idling in real life. That's what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, Opal. You're starting to sound a lot like Red from Animal Crossing. Like, you're very friendly, and I like that about you. But you know, Red comes onto your island, and the first thing he says, like, I feel really close to you. You're practically a cousin. In fact, I'm willing to give you a cousin's discount. Only 4,000 bells. Oh, yeah, more iron, please. And I think I'm gonna put these here. Yay. I never want to interact too much because I fear that if I try to give him a steak or give him a bone, I'll accidentally punch him instead of feeding him. Haha. Oh. I like the generation of trees like this. Actually, I don't know how to feel about it because now it becomes difficult to take down the whole tree. If I could get that one mod, you know, that when you chop down at the base, it falls over. Ooh, didn't like that. Oh, they're phantoms. I had them enabled. Okay. Have at thee. I do like phantoms. I think the first time I interacted with one, it wasn't in person. I think I saw someone's reaction to phantoms when they first came out, and it's just like, what is that? What is that? And it turns out that it happens when you don't sleep a lot. Oh, okay. I'll see you some other time. Ah. On guard. Hey. How many hits does it take? I do have an iron sword. Maybe that'll help. Hey. Oh yeah, the sun. That's right. They do drop ectoplasm, but I'm still not sure what to do with ectoplasm. Where did it fall? Did it not drop anything? Dang it. Let's see here. Food, please. I really do need music because the Minecraft music is fun, but it is intermittently played. And so sometimes there's just this dead space, but I guess that's what I'm here for, to fill in the dead air. That won't kill me. I wonder, I've been looking into copyrighted music for a stream, and obviously there are some websites that help you, but a lot of the music seems too corporate-y for my taste. I do want to make a transition slide, a waiting slide. Oh yeah, that's right, I can use the bones to make bone meal and make my wheat grow. Well, let's see. How do I make a compost? Ah, I see. Ta-da! Slabs. Thank you. I'm a little farmer, short and square. Look here. Bone meal? That's the thing, right? Let me just check. Yes. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Are you ready? Now what do I want to do with this space? I definitely want to make a place for my animals. So off to work we go. If I want to make a fence, I need a lot of this. It's this one right here. Oh, you know what I could do is I'm gonna clear out this expanse right here. That's gonna be my farming area. I keep looking over, but you know what, at the end of the day, even if there's not even like a single person in chat, the bright side is I'm playing Minecraft. And Minecraft told me to create when I booted it up, and that's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I get caught up in big projects, and I recently saw that video of the guy who built all of Breath of the Wild in Minecraft, and I did see the parts where he struggled with burnout, and I don't want to burn out on Minecraft too quickly. I don't want to do the 2-week Minecraft phase and then once again delete and start over, which is why I'm in my forever world just far away. Let's see here. Do I have dirt? I have dirt. And I will need to find a way to organize everything, but I should make a shovel. I am very scatterbrained today. I could also work on making sure that my voice sounds more soothing. Because I do want this stream to possibly be something that people can use to fall asleep to. If I'm gonna play some horror games though at some point, it might not be ideal. But let's see here. Oh, nice music. Is that it's a fox trying to hunt fish. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they did that. Apple, apple of my eye. I wanted a shovel. First thing I always do is make sure I have all of my tools when I start a new Minecraft. Let's see, new Minecraft world. Excuse me. I like having my tools in this order. Well, maybe not like this. More like organize it so that what I use most often is first on the left. Oh, you know what? I do remember that the leaves are useful if you put in a composter. They don't bring a lot, but you find so many of them. They're scattered everywhere. So you can quickly fill them up and then get more crops faster that way. So you know what? I think I'm going to pick some up. I'm not sure if that's everywhere in North America, but I do like whenever there's like a ton of fall leaves on the ground and people you know, pick them up, put them in the trash bags, but I like when they put them in the orange trash bag so that when it's Halloween time they become part of the decoration. I think it's very creative and resourceful, and let's see here. I don't know if people use a Sharpie and draw on them like they're huge pumpkins as well. I always thought it was fun. Ah, what's happening? What is happening? Is my mic working? I think so. Okay, all good. Back to the game. I've also seen some videos, some of Small Ant's most popular videos are him doing Minecraft challenges, especially the one where he goes through all of Skyblock just to get a blue axolotl. And there must have been dozens of hours where his chat had to just watch him do mundane tasks. They were very boring. And I wonder how when he got through them. Oh my goodness, there's so many leaves. Here you go. And now for what I wanted to do. Here we go. That's too small. That's too small. I want the sheep in here. If I put this here, one, two, three, four. There we go. That would mean that some mobs could potentially climb in. But for now, I am satisfied. I also need to put some light around it, so that there's no mobs that spawn around it. Oh yeah, got some iron. So, iron chest plate leaves me with nothing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How much do I have? I have 10, so I can afford 5 plus 6. Oh, now I can't afford anything. I got Gucci pants on, and I'm still gonna have to fight those phantoms. I think they spawn near morning. And I'm gonna need a better place than better place than just the side of the river. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't give a lot, but you find a lot. So if you're just willing to be patient and collect them and then put them inside. And this is so pretty. Good job, Mojang. You know what would be cool if I think you need Silk Touch, but like gathering all of the bushes just to make sure that your base looks pretty. I'm sure a lot of people have done that. Yes, here you go. I do love the survival aspect in which there's like a variety of foods and methods and ways of getting food. You can hunt, you can fish, you can farm. You can cook as well if you're willing to make a cake. And it rewards you by making it a decorative item as well. So I did also look up what what are the requirements for affiliates, and let's see here. It's much more lenient than partnership, but for now the goal is to just have 10 followers, and I'm sure that if I'm consistent at it and take the time to look over what can be improved over time and a little bit of luck, I can get to what's necessary to be affiliate. Probably not by the end of the year. That'd probably be too big of an ask, but let's see here. I would like some torches, please. Ooh-la, doo-da-day. There we go. Oh, hello. Huh? You can't hurt me. I have pants of steel. Ah, it lagged. I feel like I'm playing baseball, but the ball is an atrocious monster. Come here. They don't hurt a lot. I guess when there's a lot of them, then it becomes a problem. I also need food. If I get low on hearts, then I'll stop. So head on doesn't work. That's not very nice. That's rude. Comes. I need a bow and arrow. That's what I need. Spamming click does not seem to be a good strategy. It seems that a death by 1,000 cuts was his strategy. Let's see here. Food, I don't have any. Did the fox just kill squid? Is that what happened? Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a shield. Why didn't I think of it? Gotta keep an eye out. Is that a drowned or is that a pig? No, I think that's a fox. Oh no, come on. I can't eat a puffer fish, I'll die. Hello, squid. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some music going after this. Please. Please, good sir, may I have some more fish? No. Bone meal save me. Well, that's what's happening. They keep dying on the shore. But that means I get ink. No, you shall not. I know how to deal with you. What did I tell you? Every 3 days, they make sure that one of you show up. There we go. Phew. So I'm going to need, once again, I need a bed, and that would require string or wool. I'm gonna make sure my pen is gonna be safe for when I do have animals. Ta-da. And I do need to learn how to quick change. That mountain does look interesting. I'm gonna drink some water. It has been an hour. That's some good H2O. Whew. Let's see. I'm so scatterbrained. I got a lot of wood. I do need a better base of operations. Let's see here. Oh. Hello? It would be so funny if your dog stole all your blocks, built up, and jumped off and died. It would be hilarious. Let me see. Thank you very much. What was it, a follow? Thank you very much for a follow. My goodness, that almost scared me. That was the first time I actually heard the alert go off. Thank you for dropping by. Bomb Zesticle. Yeah, it's actually just my second stream ever. But I'm getting better at it as it goes. So, what was it I said last time? Consider me a level 1 streamer. That keeps dying over and over and again as the sun dies and rises up again. And learns from their mistakes and moves forward. Let's see here. Once again, I keep setting myself goals and ideas for this Minecraft world and then just completely forgetting. But I do want to make this base a bit bigger, so let's start with that. Do have some dirt here as well. It's going to be helpful. If you have any ideas on how to make stream more pleasant, I would like to hear your suggestions. For now, I'm just kind of winging it, and I'm thinking of going back through the VODs, seeing what can be improved in terms of audio quality, speech patterns, and I do have ideas of what to play on stream as well. I don't have a name for him. Yeah, Bomb Zesticle, if you're still in chat, I do need a name for this cutie patootie. But I do not, sadly. Let's see. I will add some windows, but I will fill this up first. Like this. know there's a lot of people who also have a favorite type of wood. Some people like the original oak planks just because they were the first and gives you a classic look for your base. And then other people really like dark wood just because it has a distinctive dramatic flair. And then there's people who really like cherry wood just because it's pink. And I also like pink. If I had to choose cherry wood, I would also choose cherry wood. It is a very good color of block. Let's see here. But what I don't understand is when people absolutely despise birch, because it gives you a lighter color wood, and I like birch. I like the birch planks. Right here, it's pretty good. Ah yes, what I could do also is add another chest to make my inventory a bit more distinct. That's not the word. Organized. Yes. I think I will put all of my blocks in there. And then I will label it as such. Ta-da! There we go. And then all of the miscellaneous stuff can go in here. Plants, food, monsters, yeah, I should do it. This needs a roof. I thought I forgot something. I'm not very good with roofs. I knew it. I still need to fish. Fishing can be boring, but I do know that it can be therapeutic. I really wish I knew how to put in shaders. It'd be less boring to watch. Or I could build dang, I forgot the word for it. Water bridge. Place to fish. When you're trying to think in one language and you can only think of the other word in the other language. Of course. I have heard horror stories of people who are just singing something and it gets caught in the algorithms as somebody who's actually like playing the copyrighted song that they're humming or singing, and then the video doesn't get monetized. But I think the trick is to sing it in a way that nobody can tell what the song is. Didn't Point Crow and Doug do that recently? They made a choir song, a choir playlist of a lot of YouTubers just getting drunk and singing video game songs terribly. Absolutely abysmal behavior. And so they have the playlist on YouTube. So you can have famous video game songs. However, they sound atrocious, but it's not copyrighted. They made sure of it. Their version, not copyrighted at all. Yes, so now I have a base that's a bit bigger, and I shall make some glass windows. I know that you can use panes, it gives you more bang for your buck. However, the glass cubes are prettier. Sometimes that's just all you need. That's the only reason you need. It's just for aesthetic reasons. You know that Dracula song. Let's see here. And I do still need to eat. Oop. Subsisting only of the food from the sea flowing through rivers. I always get nervous when it says that it's saving the world. In the bottom right, you can't see it because of my PNG, but right now my Minecraft world is saving. And then they're starting to play, you know, music also. Something's going on. I can't right click to fish just yet. Oh, okay, maybe now? Yes. Oh, that's lovely. That's some beautiful music. I think the original guy who made the first few soundtracks, C418, that's his username. He did a great job, and I don't know who's credited for the new music, but they did a great job too. I am a music junkie, a music nerd. I just love when... Ooh. That was like cave sounds, but in the overworld. Or maybe that's part of new music, I'm not sure. I keep getting pufferfish. I do know pufferfish is the ingredient needed for water breathing, if I'm correct. But I don't use potions. I barely use enchantments. The best armor that I've ever had while playing Minecraft was diamond armor. And not even a full set. What a fool am I to not know how to enchant. For now, you go here. And I shall fight off my demons for another night. Is that... I think that's... Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, there's more of them as your sleep deprivation increases. That's great. That's awesome. With the inspirational music as well. Oh, I'm cooked. In that case, caving time? Let's see here. Let's see. I do have keep inventory on, I just need space. Now what do I want out of this excursion? I do want more iron. And what else? Coal. Coal is always useful. I'm gonna go this way, which is a dead end. This way means that it was a loop. If I do remember correctly, it is. So if I go this way, So I did find mine shaft. And then there was these tunnels over here. Oh, yes, that's right. Iron, please. Oh, it just keeps going. I'm gonna find like a spider nest somewhere. A spider spawner. Spider spawner, spider spawner. But you know what? These could be useful in making a bed. I need 12 of them in total in order to make a bed. Oh. I don't like sounds. I don't like that at all. But at least I know there's some lava. I do need to make sure. I don't know why I'm so worried about copyrighted music all of a sudden. It's just that I've heard so many stories and tales of people being, you know, royally taken over by copyrights. I don't want my channel to be deleted before it even begun. That would suck. And I'm not trying to be a Minecraft YouTuber or streamer per se. I'm just trying to figure this out, and Minecraft seems to be the best way to do that. To gather my thoughts. It's this way. I won't get lost. No, it's not. I am lost. This way. Oh, my wrist is hurting. How peculiar. How many do I have now? 9. Yikes. Oh, there. That's what I've been hearing. On guard. Haha. Oh, was that a carrot? Fabulous. Remarkable. Astounding. Ooh. I'm gonna have to call it here for now, but I found some interesting things. Oh. Goodbye. Wave your little hand and whisper so long, dearie. I wonder how many songs that are still well known are in the public domain. Because I know that books and even movies fall into the public domain, but probably songs too, right? I mean, certain songs by design cannot be copyrighted, like national anthems. But some songs are just so old that you can just sing them with no repercussions, like, which one was it again? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. Because the only reason why that song has so much flack is because the recording makes it sound so scary. And it can be interpreted as a, you know, having serial killer vibes. But it is a nice song. I remember I sang it to someone who was quite a fair bit older than me, and she seemed absolutely shocked that I even knew that song. because that was from her youth. And hearing it for the first time in, you know, probably a few years. I wouldn't say a decade, but a long time, probably for her. Aha, so now I have cat it. Which crop would I say is my favorite? Which crop is like the favorite in the Minecraft space? I don't know. Probably not pumpkin though. Oh, hello. I love observing Endermen when they don't know I'm looking. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. They're so cool. I have a plushie of an Enderman. There's this artist on YouTube that has her own little universe of her headcanons of Minecraft creatures, and one of them like carries a lily of the valley. Oh, I should have offered one. Well, I mean, it's still there. That's fine. It's also funny how it was clearly like inspired by Slender Man, and then it just became like a creature of its own mythos and lore, until the connection was not lost, but like almost forgotten. Deemed irrelevant, like just having characters having the same name coincidentally, or a same sounding name, and just like, yeah, this is Wilbert and William. Maybe one name is derived from the other, but it's been so long that it's now two separate things. Da-da-da. In here. Yes, yes. I have pants. I need a helmet. And I need boots as well. And then all that's left is the chest plate. I want to check something. My mouse is being weird. That's what I suspected. But yeah. There we go. I think that having one new subscriber on the stream is a massive win. I, count your blessings, whichever you have, no matter how small. Progress is progress. Sometimes you hear some quotes online, and you think, that's dumb, that's so generic, that's never gonna help. Like, somebody says touch grass, and you're automatically like, well, now I'm gonna game twice as hard for twice as long. But then, when you actually hear, like, scientists say, like, actually, humans don't do well in enclosed spaces in long duration, you should at least, like, take a 10-minute walk. It helps you immensely. And then you hear your relatives, and then your mom, and then you're just like, oh, fine, I'll go outside. And then it doesn't do anything. But then you do it more, and before you know it, you realize, dang it, they were right. And you're almost angry about that fact that it was so simple. And the best way someone once described it is, sure, certain habits are supposed to help, and then you do them, and in the moment it doesn't help at all. But if you work out, and you eat right, and you have a decent sleep schedule, and all of the basic things that people keep telling you that is good for you, keep the house clean, go see friends, all that stuff, One day you just wake up and you realize that you were feeling a lot better than you have in prior months. And it's not one thing, it's all of those things combined, done consistently. I don't know if humans crave or hate consistency. Because I know that I'm not consistent at all. But I would like to be. I would like to be that kind of person. My goodness, what time is it? I just keep going back and forth in my chest and my furnace. Let's see. I might just, once again, do a 2-hour stream and then call it a night. I'm getting tired of it. Not tired, but, parched. That's the word. I think I'm gonna have to add a segment, at least for myself, in order to learn new words, like Sesame Street. But like, instead of them being like elementary words that you learn like in preschool, it's college or graduate level of words that you don't use every day. Because I do write in my spare time. I haven't done it in a while actually, but I do write sometimes, occasionally, once in a blue moon. No matter how much time has passed since the last time you updated your Word document, you can still call yourself a writer, I promise. But yeah, I'm used to consuming and reading, stories that have a variety of vocabulary. That variety also includes new slang that I've never heard of. But I do hear some words that feel like they're from Shakespeare, and reading it from time to time, you're just like, oh, I know what that means. And it's only when you're out of that bubble and you're in the real world, where somebody tries to say it, fails. You say it perfectly, and they just kind of look at you like, how? Are you from the 18th century? How do you know what that word means? And then there's Old English. My goodness. They add consonants and vowels where there's no business of having any, which then just confuses people who try to learn it. Imagine somebody trying to learn English, like in the present day, but their reading material is, Yeats or Shakespeare or, the great classics or Beowulf. Oh my gosh, if somebody tried to learn English using Beowulf and somehow manages to actually, because that's Old English, right? There's a difference between Old English and Middle English. I think Shakespeare was Middle English or even earlier. And then Old English is a separate thing. And then Beowulf is the oldest known story in our understanding of the English language, in its infancy. So it's unpronounceable at all. The only thing I know from Beowulf was that movie in the 2000s. The only thing I remember from it is the fact that it was a 3D animation that looked very good at the time, and the monster's mom was played by Angelina Jolie, completely covered in gold. And as a kid, I had never even heard of Beowulf before. So I just thought it was a Viking story. It was a totally original movie. And I didn't know at the time how well they subverted the original tale. Because the basic premise of Beowulf is just some guy who helps a Viking village kill an ogre, and then his mom kind of gets mad and sends a dragon. And by then, I think Beowulf is pronounced king. He manages to slay the dragon. He dies. His treasure trove is still under the mountain to this day. Woo. But so like it's kind of like the degradation of force as you get older, but not the degradation of strength within. At least that's my understanding of it. And then the movie was like, hey, Beowulf goes down to confront the mother, who is understandably upset that she lost her son. And in comes Angelina Jolie covered in gold. She's irresistible. And so the Beowulf is just kind of gawking at her like the rest of us. And she's just like, the only way you can repay me is by giving me what you've taken. Give me a son. I'm like, oh, okay. Avert ye eyes, lads. And then, only when Beowulf is an old man with grey hair, does the result of his consequences that night re-emerge, because his son is also a monster, and it's the dragon. I think he comes back from the lake saying to everyone, yeah, I killed the mom too, and here's proof I have her son's severed head. And then the Vikings rejoice. But he lied. He lied to preserve his reputation as a monster slayer. And he, instead of slaying the monster, he laid the monster. And then the consequences of his dishonesty and cowardice, I believe, comes back to bite him. And then he's just too old to be able to fight off the threat like he did when he was younger. And so he has to rely on the younger generation to help out. I have become a recap movie channel. Man, I don't know if Here's the thing. I think I hate or highly dislike recap channels. In one part because they just steal content and then rehash the summary on Wikipedia using an AI-generated voice. But also, the only thing that's entertaining about these channels, and they are entertaining sometimes, is because the story that they're telling is sometimes a good story. Because they steal good movies. You know? I should make my farm over there. Wow. Bed. I'm down 1, 2, 3. Yes. At last. I think, like a lot of people, I prefer the original red bed. Finally, I don't have to worry about being teleported to that faraway place that I came from. You'd like it. There's you have 15 older brothers and sisters back there. One thing I have learned just by experience is to put the bed in the middle. That way there's more buffer on all sides so that monsters don't come get you. So I'm going to put that down here. And I think I'm going to, like this. This. There we go. Put down. Let's see here. Like this. and like this. Haha. What other movies, I'm trying to think, movies or stories that really stuck with me? Maybe like an older movie. You know what? 12 Angry Men. I remember the exact time that I was watching that movie for the first time. It was at school, obviously. And our professor, our ethics professor at the time, was just like, you watch this movie, you're gonna love it. And all of us saw the title screen and saw that it was in black and white, and we're like, why? Why must you put this upon us? This movie's gonna suck, it's gonna be boring, there's not gonna be any music, there's gonna be dramatic flair, there's gonna be nothing interesting to watch, we're gonna fall asleep at the wheel. And then it starts, and the intrigue of the story slowly builds up, but not too slowly, until you have all these men around the table, pacing around, trying to figure out, would an old man be able to accurately run from one piece of the room to the other after having a stroke last year, trying to figure out, like, is there a chance that this kid is innocent? And now, like, I look around the classroom and everyone's invested. Nobody has their eyes down on their phone in their lap. No, everybody's, like, riveted. And there we go. Oh, you know what I could do? I can put this and this down and make it like so. Right here. Haha. Right in the center of it all. Oh, but then how would I'd have to walk carefully through the patches to reach it. That's fine. There we go. Oh yeah, and the oh no. Really? Really? Oh man. Anyways. That's fine. Okay, so we have the farm, we have the river. I really need to remember what the name of the thing that I want to make is. A dock. I want to make a dock so I can fish. That's what I want. And it's gonna be rudimentary, unfortunately. But like, whenever I make something that's quite simple in nature, I always feel kind of bad, because like I know that I could put in the effort to make it look pretty, make a pretty dock that is nice to step over and be admired, but at the same time I'm in a single world, but at the same time I'm streaming, and even if there's one person, one actual person watching, then they have to see it too. But then that would require me to look up a guide in order to make it. And creative, creative building in Minecraft requires research. And I want to focus my research on making my stream more appealing. Whether that's me or the settings that I have, all that stuff. And I think I also had the idea of having a special sound whenever and if ever I need to ban someone. I was considering maybe the song Goodbye Dearie from a musical that I love, which is not copyrighted, that I am sure of. You know, having a little fanfare whenever you have to ban someone. Because I haven't had to do it yet, but it'll suck when I'll have to do it for the first time, having to ban someone. But I am keeping track of certain milestones. First follower, first commenter, first subscriber when I get there, and first ban. I think it'll be funny to look back a year later to all of the people that have, you know, made my stream for the better and for the worst. Nice Minecraft music. I keep saying it whenever the music pops up, but it's true. It is true. Okay, so I have my food source, I have my base, I have my dog, I have my bed too. You know what I should do? I should look at my advancements, because I do have my advancements, but they'll help. Which ones have I already? Making crossbow? Oh, you know what? I should start making the blocks that I require. So let's see here. Which ones do I want? Chiseled bookshelf, an interesting addition to the stars that it cast. Oh, is it because of the new dye that I got? Probably. Barrel, that's storage. Smitten table, smoker. Cartography table requires paper, which I can make. Yes. Let's go. I think that's like this. Cartography table. Ah, like this. Like this. That's essential. For a run like mine, for a cartographer like me. What did I just say? Cartographer. Bleh. I got my composter. Jukebox, I don't have any music. Loom to make patterns. Anti-map requires compass, which requires redstone, which I do not have. Did they change the icons for the dye? They did. They did. See, that's what I was talking about, that whenever there's change, ever so slightly, in Minecraft, I think the first instinct is to complain and be like, hey, wait a minute. This is my comfort game. Why do they have to change anything? It was perfect as it is. Like, the first time it happened to me was when they changed the iron and the gold that you get as like the blocks, but then they changed it to their new design, which they actually look like lumps of iron and lumps of gold. And I was like, I don't like that. That's not an issue anymore. But I do still remember the old design. And I did go back to, like, sometimes people go back to like the version they thought is the best. And then sometimes it's like, it's depends on the individual, you know. Some people like they like Minecraft when it was before the adventure update, when they changed the combat system. Some people, I think I still have it. I think mine was 1.6, maybe. we're on 1.22, so yeah, 1.6 might have been the one that I grew up with. What do I want now? I want redstone in order to make a compass. That's what I want. Hello, doggy. Still don't have a name for you, but we will soon. And the one thing that I want to be able to do is build up my endurance so that I can, you know, make longer streams. Because I do want to make streams 4 hours long. That is my goal. But right now I'm averaging less than 2, and I am going to call it quits soon, unfortunately. I'm going to take out my notebook, my notepad, and see what could I make better for next time. I don't want to be out in the open, but I do want to give you guys a good view. Like this. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. Background music. Yes, background music, especially for Minecraft, would be the best thing. Panels. I'm gonna have to put up my socials soon. And then that's gonna require me to make clips. But you know what? I mean, one of those things is work on highlights. Somebody mentioned, somebody I know mentioned highlights were a good thing to have, to clip at least. Look at my past VODs. Yes. A waiting screen, background music. Yes. So, I think the 3 things that I'm going to work on for next stream is going to be how highlights work, and looking back through the footage of this stream to see what works and what doesn't, and then how to add background music. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm going to head out. And for anyone that's listening, I hope you have a nice night. I'll see you next time.